Hello, Internet. Rusty back for some programming. Hope y'all are well. You may notice I have put the cover read blanket over Oswin. They seem to be trying to have a little nap, so I'm going to give them that option, give themselves a slightly darker room. If they get noisy, we'll uncover them. Until then, I should probably let you guys know what I did between programming streams, because I actually did something this week. So, last week, if you remember, we finished off the Warlock. I say finished off. You know, Oz was getting chatty now. We are going to uncover. Okay, that's fine. Come on then. It's because I was being quiet, wasn't it? So you were getting quiet. Alright, well there you are. There you go. They want to be free. So, anyway, as I was saying. So last stream we finished off a basic implementation of the Warlock class, which is there also. I haven't got my chat bot up. I'm a professional streamer. Yes, we worked on the role modifying generic logic, so you could have things that buff or subtract from a character. What I actually also realised, because we had the revive logic with the cleric, I didn't actually add them back into combat, so I did that off stream. It just adds them back into the combat list. I also did a very nice visual change, which I'll show you, as it is visual. So if we spawn over, just spawn 5 enemies. Start combat up real quick. Oh, prefabs has not been assigned. Oh, hello, monkey man. Oh shit, it's 5 PM. Where'd the day go? Have you had a quick day? Has it been flying by? So that's a good thing, right? If you're working. And I hope you're well. Oh god, they are acting a little bit strangely there. Just check on the enemy. Oh, that's why I cheated their stats, so they could possibly move faster. So what I did is actually have it so if we kill some people, or attempt to, they will now shift forward in the queue order. And they'll also go backwards if someone's brought back to life. What else did I do? Oh, I also added a thing on the enemy so I can override. Oh, there you go. You just watched it happen. Brains with the words. So I can actually specifically target characters with the enemy if I so choose. What did I also do? I added camera tracking back in, so now it tracks all of the characters. And if we get some more dead, I can show you what that means. Yeah, there you go. So as they die, they kind of shift around. So the camera shifts around to accommodate for who's left. If I just revive me, and yeah, see, same happens in reverse. So some pretty good shit. I also did some massive optimizations, and I'll show you how massive. This is going to look a little bit crazy, but I took out a lot of unnecessary stuff, trimmed some things, a lot of boring programming stuff, and now I can very easily have see. So I've got what, 2,000 people in total, and my frame rate is still 20, which is not. That's not too crazy. It was 60 when I wasn't recording. So obviously using Streamlabs to record stream is taxing computer a bit, but it's not too bad. Oh god. The enemies are giga speed, and the camera does not like that many. But before, not recording, I was getting frames of like 14. So imagine what that would be like now. Well, I've been running and tweaking drainage cascade models all day. Take 50-70 minute pops to run. Oh god, fun. Not. Well, I guess you're still getting paid for it, right? Also, drainage cascade models sounds really fucking cool. It just sounds very cool. I think they're still prepping for combat. Yeah, look, it's gonna take them all a while to head out. Also, actually, coincidentally, their speed is dictated by their initiative roll. So the ones that are slower in the initiative, which actually also translates to the ones that need to move the most, have a slower speed. So if we like click on here, for example, they got a speed of 13.6. If we go down a bit, speed of 12. These are ones that are running, speed of 4. So I thought that was nice. It makes it look a little bit more animated, a bit more like they're characters and not like they're just robots. So I quite like that. I think that is pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool. So what I wanted to do is finish off the Warlock logic and work on a generic DOT system. So we'll start doing that. It's just ponds flowing into ponds in a chain. That may be what it is in layman's terms, but use technical terms and that's a line you could hear in like a sci-fi show, you know. I've looked at the drainage cascade models and I don't think it's gonna work, Chief. Oswin had a lot to say about that. It's almost like I raised my voice. So, let's work on Warlock. So. Let's, first of all, we're gonna have to add a public void. What would we call it? Let's call it Ignite. And it'll be a character target. We will say that we are name. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. My bad. Sorry, Chief. Do that. Name is igniting target with a charisma of most. We'll just say that. We'll just say they're targeting them. I guess for whatever the length might be. I'm not quite sure yet. Then on target, we'd want to add a something like the roll modifiers, basically. I mean, I quite like the word cascade by itself. It is a very cool sounding word. I've definitely been thrown around a lot in techie things. I approve of it. I approve of it. Oh no. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the weather. It's been really funky around here. Just opening my window like a smidge, like as tiny as I can do it, and fucking window just slams open immediately. It's fucking scary. Wow, I didn't realize you actually used this. Yeah, I liked it. It was good. I said the only thing I noticed when it was active was the WoW's a bit hard to read. It's a bit small, but I still like it. We're repping Oswin. I do very much appreciate the emote, Gorg. Also, hello, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're okay. Actually, in relation to that as well, because I'm on good standing with Twitch, I can immediately upload emotes. So it's pretty cool. Well, it's there now. It is pretty windy, yeah. I feel like it's probably affecting the towers, you know. It's so windy it's affecting electromagnetic waves. See, I thought you did do this for a Twitch one, because I was talking about I had a new space for a Twitch emote, and then we all suggested Oswin, and you were like, send me some bickies of Oswin. But, you know what? It's fine. It's cool. Right. Oh no. Please. Please. I don't want Oswin to kill me. Please. Please don't kill me. Oh. It really makes that wow a lot more sarcastic. It's like, wow, you think you're fucking funny? I'm gonna kill you, prick. Right, we are going to have a thing. We're going to add some dots. So I got roll modifiers. Could I feel like we could actually use some, pardon me, child-parent hierarchy here, and have modifiers, then roll modifiers, damage modifiers. I think that's actually what we're going to do. Let's do that. So we'll call it modifiers. Or actually, I think effects. That's what we're going to call them. Give gun to Oswin. No, not again. Please. Stop trying to give things guns. Don't give my burb a gun. Probably going to get rid of my text. Probably going to get rid of any text from the emotes in the future. Fair enough. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard to read, but it's fine. I still like it. And Oswin with a fucking blade. Absolutely not. Please, no, yes. Hello, Pike. Sorry, I'm like so used to the dab being hello, I just do that now. And I don't even like acknowledge you beyond that. It's really rude. How you doing, Paiku? Oh, and the rabbit's here too. Hello. How are you doing? What was that one-armed dab? I did both. You just can't. This one's here. Let's not get on me about my dabbing after rabbit's display yesterday. Thank you very much. We all saw that. First of all, wasn't keen on doing it. And then the weak attempts. We had to get a couple of goes out of her. Can't believe you dab and ignore me. Sorry, yeah, it's become our hello, Pike. I should acknowledge you. I'm sorry. I'm scum. I'm scum. So effect will have the stuff there, and the model length type is roll based or turn based. So yeah, we can have that still, but we'd probably want to rename both of these now to effect type. Look, okay, Oswin, I understand you like the term modifier, but effect is a bit more generic. So that's what we're going to use. And no amount of screaming from you is going to change that. You need to be strong for father. Also, probably shouldn't call it effects. Should be effect. I did deep dab for you, Pikemus. Describe a deep dab for us, Monkus. Like, what's a deep dab? I don't follow. I am blep. I'm simple man. So what else would we have? So the min roll and the max roll. Really, it's gonna be again. I go across, and it's gonna be min effect. Rename and max effect. Like Mass Effect? Oh, I fucked it. The way Visual Studio works. No, I didn't. I didn't fuck it. That's fine. I thought I fucked it, but I didn't. And mod length as well. What we probably want as well. I have role-based, turn-based, and saving throw-based. Character can roll to end effect early. You dab all the way to the floor in a powerful side squat. I see. I mean, I'd absolutely do a deep dab for Pike. You couldn't really tell on stream. OnlyFans content, maybe. I legit have it now. Standing with legs double shoulder width apart and dabbing as low as you physically can. Oh, hang on. So, we've got an instructional video here. He's prepping, he's hyping.
Emoji Movie, July 28th.
I did not expect the Emoji Movie at the end there. That was fucking good. Oh. Yeah, Jack's Films is great. I haven't actually watched his stuff a lot, but anytime he pops up and crops up, he's good. I like it. Ah, that was too funny. Oh, why did I find that so funny? What's wrong with me? Please, I need to know. There's no argument that corresponds to the required format. What? You don't need to... You just... What? I don't know why it's complaining about that, to be honest with you. Effect roll. No, just call it like do effect, and it should be an override. And then we should have a... I don't think I can have an abstract because it's not an abstract. Ah, I could make an abstract class and then have an abstract. And then I can just do that. And we don't actually have to define it. And then I can sign out why it doesn't like that. Man, I forgot he memed the Emoji Movie so hard he got involved. Invited to the premiere. That's impressive, did he? Jesus, fair enough. What a fucking commitment. Dan, Olivia and you went to watch it day one, yeah. What a piece of art, definitely. Didn't Patrick Stewart voice the poo emoji? I'm pretty sure that happened. To be honest, it's not that surprising that you can enjoy it a little bit. It's not a character statement on yourself, George. It's just, animated movie. It's probably got some interesting stuff in it. I mean, you don't hold it to maybe the same regard as 2001: A Space Odyssey or something, but there's going to be something entertaining out of it. Yes, you can't speak for me, Monkus. How fucking dare you? Well, yeah, I should probably... no, not click that. I should probably address that rename that I did. I should do it manually because I didn't do it there and then. That's a my bad. That's a my bad. Roll effects. Roll effect. Effect. No, do effect. I mean, the constructor for effect should still play true, right? Maybe not. Maybe... Let's just... Interesting. Let's check that. Can't use constructor of parent to make child class. Ooh, my model is done. Oh, we're going to lose you for some time again while you assess that now. You sniffing coke off her back again. What? Oh, my model is done. Right. I'm with you, George. Took me a second. No flooding. That's good. Your cascade models are good. I don't know why it doesn't just do that. It seems like a weird error. There's no argument given that corresponds to the required formal parameter. I guess it just does one. Alright, I guess I can make a simplified one, which is public roll effect. With all of that information. And then it's just base dot. Oh no, because it's a constructor. Shit. May have overcomplicated this way too early on. Way too complicated. Well, I guess actually, thinking of this as well, with this code, it's fairly generic. So So I don't even really need the roll effect, because it just returns a random value. So if we just comment that out for a second, we'll get complaints. We'll just say that is an effect. And then we'll call it inspire effect. So then it's a new effect. And it just does it. It adds it to role mods. I also cannot make it an abstract class. And I leave it as it is. Thank you, game. Oh, and then role mods. So really, the role modifiers is holding the logic of it being on rolls, isn't it? So what we do is we call that effects and then call it role mods. And then we're going to have a public list of effects, which are health mods. That would work. Effect, curse effect. Yeah, we have officially lost Monkus to his job now. How dare he go check those flowing ponds, prick. So, Gorg, if you're still there, I hope you're right. Didn't see you in stream yesterday, which obviously don't have to be, but just wondering if you're alright. To be honest, it's probably better that you missed it, because you wouldn't have any semblance of a penis anymore. The dick gripping would have been monumental, because we played Portal 2 co-op with Rabbit. That's cool. That's fine. And when I said I lost you to it, I did mean like you were just busy doing that now. Which is fine. You guys are never obligated to watch me. I hope you understand. Right, so now on health mods, what we will do is on turn start for each. No, it needs to be a for loop, doesn't it? Just like the role mods list. In fact, can we make it generic enough that that's a function call? I think we possibly could, you know. Let's see, the difference will be health mods. And then if health mods length is turn based, reduce it by 1. And if it's run its course, remove it. So we possibly could just function that bad boy up. Can confirm, still finding dick pieces around my flat. Yeah. You know what? I think we got into the swing of it in the end. Yeah, we definitely started to think more with portals. It's good fun though. I enjoyed. Had nephews here. I figured you probably did, to be honest. Yeah, so it was Portal and made the decision not to check the VODs. You made the right decision. Right, public void cycle effects. Something like that. And then we will pass through a list of effects. Call it effect list. And then we'll do that. Cycle effects. Health mods. And then cycle effects. Health mods. Although also the roll mods is role based, right? So it's the same logic, but it asks role based. So what we should do is put that in, and that's a role mod. And then where we've actually got the cycle effects function. Ooh, 0 to hero dev. Thank you for the follow, friend. Enjoy your stay. I'm currently working on some modifiers to characters. So at the moment, I'm trying to make the base sort of framework to be able to do dots basically on characters. I'm making it generic so I can have positives and other effects in the future. Hello Blunder, you've popped up. How you doing, friend? Hope you're well. There's definitely a couple of times they're making it way harder than they had to. I mean, if we're not... I hope you guys have realised by now, that is how I do things. I overcomplicate, and that's why I struggle with the puzzles. But, yeah, say near the end we started to actually think of portals, and we did alright. Blundy, hello, Hahamunkus. Toasty didn't kill you. Well, I hope not. Yeah, I hope it didn't kill you. You fucking... That thing was raw at the start. Jesus. God welcoming 0. Thank you for that. Plunger. No, it was pretty good. It was actually cooked pretty well all the way through. There we go. After our food coaching, we've managed to fix that for you. I've actually lost that cycle. There it is. So effect list. And then the effect length type. Effect length, like that. And then if it matches the one we pass through, then remove. So on turn start, it's going to be effect length type dot turn based. And then on turn end, it's also going to be effect length dot turn based. Actually, that'll be roll mods. Thank you very much. And then on a d20 roll, that's going to be effect length type dot roll based. Yeah, I'm not using that toasty maker. I don't blame you. Is it the panini press you're going to be using now? So now, what we also want to do is at the start of the turn, we want to actually, in cycle effects, we actually want the effect to happen, right? So where is roll mod used? I've already forgot my own code. So within the character class, it's just on there and there. But where is do effect? Called. Yeah, I've buggered my code. I need to actually implement that. Let's get GitHub up quickly and see what I've deleted. Oh, that's a different, that is a different code base. There we go. I've added cryptography. I'm not entirely sure when I did that, but okay. What's wrong with the toasty maker? The operator. Oof. It's not wrong though. Yeah, those for loops just... Ah, there we go. So, in that particular loop, whatever it is, 400. That is... I was actually doing an effect in it, wasn't it? So 414. So that was 414. So does the roll? Then cycles the effect. But we actually need it to actually do a thing. So cycle effects. So roll mods, roll based. In that function, do we want it to do the effect? That's a problem. I might be going too generic. How would we do this? I think this is what we would do. So it'd be the roll, and then actually it'd be better if I do roll plus equals the effects cycling. So then if we cycle effects, I'll make it an int for now. Then int total effect. Yeah. Total effect is equal to, no, plus is equal to effect list I dot do effect. Oh, sorry, we'll start that at 0 and add a load of S's for reasons you don't need to know. So start with 0, loop through them all, add the effects up, remove them if I need to, and then at the end of it, return total effect. Or just total, I don't need to say total effect. Yes, rename. Rename. Yes, the other bit you missed, Gorg. I do officially have an OnlyFans now. It's not just a meme, I made one. Yeah, that happened. Weirdest interaction I had with Monkey Man when I asked him for the weird pictures he had for the Minecraft stream. Monkus had to confirm that it was still a meme. I'm not actually becoming a thought. Although I could definitely become a thought if I wanted. So roll mods will only affect. There are links that I will never click. Bussy. Right. So we affect it on the roll to hit for the roll mods. I think, yeah. Just a d20, yeah. So we do it whenever there's a d20 roll. We affect it with the roll mod. And then when we do on turn start, we're gonna modify health. Like so. However, I just need to check Duties in 5e. I want to see when it happens. I guess just have it happen at the start. Yeah, have it happen at the start. There's the possibility that it'll happen at the start and they'll die before they get to do anything. But fuck it. I know when it does that, when it modifies health with the mods, it'll affect health, clamp it between the values. What I should really do in the unattacked by, where does modify health? This should happen in the modify health function. Because then whenever the health is modified, it will call rather than only if they've been attacked. So, in theory, that framework is there now. I just need to, on the Warlock, actually add a targets.add new effect type negative effect length type turn based minimum effect 1 max effect. We'll keep it weak for now, so we'll just do that. And effect length can be level. As long as there's something in there, it's not too important. Ooh. Target dot health mods dot add, you muppet. I'm getting destroyed by trying to write a poem right now. Are you doing poems again? Is that homework assignment, or you just vibing poems? So then we want to do actions.add new action ignite target type enemies and use ignite. What I could do, actually, yeah, we'll do effect curse effect and ignite effect. And actually have ignite. Why am I capitalizing the I there? Naming conventions, Rusty, come on. And then just steal that. Like so. And the error I'm getting here thinks I should do it as a component. It's not going to work, chief. Oh, well, it will because it's a mono behavior. But I don't want it to be a mono behavior. So if I do that, that should stop it complaining like that. Also, I don't know why it added cryptography as the fucking directive. It's very weird. Yeah, it's homework, and it has a 20-point criteria. Good luck. Good luck. Some of these points are really hard. Well, if it were easy, you wouldn't need to be tutored about English, right? You got it, mate. Don't worry. I believe. Right, let's move Visual Studio over to the right. And let's test. See if I can actually ignite these boys and actually make sure The other modifiers still work. Oh, I accidentally left the Giga spawning. Let's not do that. Okay. Combat. Don't need stats up. So I can inspire. We'll inspire Pike. I don't know if there's an easy way for me to tell. I don't think my code will actually show up in the inspector. Nay. That's alright. Let's roll. Yep, didn't like that. Where are you unhappy? What's cracking, Unity? Where do we go wrong? Character 307. It's the removal of the item. Oh. That'll be why. Whoopsie doopsie. I'm a silly Billy. Jeez. People can go really slow. I might actually increase the minimum speed. So let's inspire Rabbit. And then get murdered. That's cool. Rabbit's gonna be able to then, for a higher chance of attacking, possibly. Ah, monkey. So let's ignite enemy 3. Doesn't end his turn because I'm an idiot. Let's do that. And try again. Combat. Rusty, inspire. Gorg attack enemy 3. Enemy 3 is attacking Rusty. Rabbit, heal me please. Pike, you can just do an attack. Gengar, we won't kill enemy 3. Because I want to see if the dot can finish them off. Oh. Alright, Monkey Man. Time to ignite enemy 3. Or actually, ignite enemy 1. Took a bit of health loss. I had to wait for it to go through again. Kill enemy 3. Or try to. And attack enemy 3. They're down. Have they not lost health? No, they did. They lost 1. Back from work, what did you miss? Not that much. Blunders, trying to do poetry. I think I've got the ignite working, but it's a little spicy. Oh, did I say the length is only 1 turn? That might be why. Yeah. So we just, rather than tie it to levels, we'll actually just hard code these effects. Your Warlock abilities are going great, Monkus. I've absolute faith in you. There we go. Right, so ignite enemy 3. And then we'll attack other ones. Enemy 3. It's already lost 1 HP. So attack t'others. Monkey Man can no longer ignite people. Danger. Oh, and I just killed enemy 3. Didn't I? Like a spud. I was trying to test. Can you have a gun? Maybe. Maybe we'll have a sharpshooter class. Not right now. It is not as simple as give gun. Sadly. So ignite. Whoa. Enemy 5. No, we just don't touch enemy 5. Rabbit, don't touch enemy 5. When it's their go, we will see what they manage to do. Hit points has already gone down. Sweet, so igniting works and enemies BS. Bugger. But that's fine, that works. The intent was there, so added ignite effect. Still be improved, but I'm happy with that. Let's add that to the repo and then move on. Let's just make that a little bit smaller. It's a bit big, boy. Bard we changed, character we changed, Warlock, effect. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Made. Added ignite effect ability to Warlock. Made roll mod. Yeah? Do you disagree with my naming conventions? I feel like you do a little bit. Right, made roll modifiers more generic. Now our effects and logic is held. Just made say roll as effects. Ignite effect. Damages characters at start of turn. What that stashed changes means. God knows. Alright. We'll leave that, I think. Won't get into that. Wow. Scree, pretty much. I am getting some rees from Ozuin. Alright. Let's move on to a different class. Anybody have a particular class that they'd like me to do? I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise I'll probably just start going down the list alphabetically. Spin my fan around. Although saying that, I'm not entirely sure how I wanted the artificer abilities to work. Set up traps on enemies when the attack trap goes off. Enemies near hurt too. Or buff allies for combat. Yeah, because the artificer can make little effects. Sword boy. As in fighter? Or barbarian? Because barbarian may be axe. But we can do... What effects did I have? Melee bonus on attacking the same combatant. Dueling to disarm. And then barbarian was... Rage to increase damage, takes more damage, or acts as a taunt. Right, yeah. What do? Or paladin. Paladin is also, a religious sword boy. But a sword boy nonetheless. I'm assuming fighter, based on a recent D&D campaign we've been playing, Gorg. We'll do fighter. Right, create. Script. Fighter. Oh, actually, it's a villager, isn't it? Just delete that. Actions.add. New action. Disarm. Target type. Enemies. And then the effect it actually will have on them. Oswin says Satan is Lord. The Dark Master cometh. Plague shall ravage your crops, deteriorate your form, and crumble your very existence. Kneel and submit. Tweet, tweet, scree, tweet, cute, cute, cute. Fucking. Do you believe in the devil? Are you a Satanist? Are you a cultist? I mean, if you are, it's fine, because you're cute. But I just want to know, really. Like, do I need to start cleaning up blood? Am I going to expect virgin sacrifices? I just need to know, man. You need to tell me. Such an adorable bird. Trying to bring forth the next apocalypse. Right, so public void disarm. Which I guess would be... Oh no, I was going to sacrifice Twitch chat. Well, oh, virgin. That's funny. I was going to make a joke about being degens. You already made the joke. Don't worry. Good shit. Well done, George. Say goodbye, everybody. Right, character. Target. What I probably want to actually do as a disarm is prevent them from being able to attack. But how would I stop that? I guess I would have like a can attack. And then that would last for a certain amount of time. And then on their turn they just wouldn't be able to do anything. Sounds like a good start at least. Target dot can attack. Is equal to false, something like that. But it needs to be for a certain amount of time. Oswin need help with the sacrificing. I don't mind lending a hand. For the greater good. Just a bonk stun. Yeah, I'm just thinking about how long it would last. I guess it would also be an effect then, and I'd need to think about more complex effects. But you wouldn't have stacks of it. Oswin says consume, 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 consume some vague company name products. Don't know that company name. No, it would be... We would add an effect. Target dot. It wouldn't be a roll or a health modifier. It would just be a list of effects. Possibly? It's one of these things, there's so many different ways. You could have stacks of stun and treat it like Pokemon paralysis, in which they have a 50-50 chance of having a turn. I could, I think that would be more of a magical stun. If I treat this as more of a martial one, I don't know. Maybe have it so they're disarmed for at least one turn, and at the end of their turn they can roll to recover. I think that's what I'm going to do. So it's going to be target.can_attack is equal to false. Also, debug.log name is disarming target and then on taken turn. Oh look, man, if that company wants to have some live airtime, they're gonna have to pay for it, man. And then character, we are gonna have a can attack effect. Public bool can attack. By default, it's true. And then in village manager when it cycles turns. Is that where we do it? I'm not sure it is. In theory, we could have it there, and it makes sense that we would just skip the ones whose turn are stunned, but I'd rather on their turn, I think. So for a player, when it's their turn, dummy extension view pulls their stuff. Yes, Twitch added a few new like generic rewards that it could provide your suggestions. I thought it might be fun if you guys tried that one. Try and ban me from saying certain things that I say way too much. Certain words. Might be fun. If not, if you guys don't want to do it, it's fine. It's cool, B. So, I'm trying to brain this. How it would happen. So... And the punishment for failure would probably just be me continuing the ban until I manage to actually maintain it. So, you know, I just wouldn't be able to say it for forever, basically. Because, you know, how useless I am. Five minutes doesn't seem difficult, though. Well... No, I guess not, but it's me. I'm going to be doing it for more than 5 minutes. We're probably up the time to 10 minutes. That's like my standard for stuff happening. Okay, so... We don't want the extension view to control it too much, so... Actually, on character, on turn start, if they cannot attack, can attack isn't true, then for now, let's say if d20 roll is greater than 10 plus, I don't know, let's say Constitution. modifier. Constitution modifier. To do, have this relate to strength of person who stunned. D20 roll plus constitution modifier is greater than 10, then can attack is equal to true. And then it takes a turn regardless. Which I think should work. And because it's done in character. We'll be alright. Monkey Man really trying to ban fucking simple words like the or I. I don't. There's a term for that, right? They're particular kinds of words. I don't think they'd count. We'll see what it is. What kind of word is the? What is called? An article? No. There's a term that I remember hearing somewhere. They're often called syncatagrammatic words. Words that do not stand by themselves. Yeah. Articles, connectives, prepositions, and quantifiers. I feel like we just wouldn't count those. Really rolls off the tongue there. Yeah, the English rules and language is so easy to describe, isn't it? Right, should we test the disarm? Now Gorg. Wow, this is actually... You're actually the next one to be given a class. That's a little bit scary. Fucking no way it worked out like that. Fighters, action, add, disarm. Also in character, actually, what we should do is on turn start, debug.log, name, can't attack, rolling to end effect. And then if the roll is that, then debug.log name rolled successfully, effect ended, else name still stunned poggies, and take end of turn. I think my favorite English word is hippopotamonstrosquipedaliophobia. Isn't that like that weird, stupid competition word to describe something and it's the fear of long words? I feel like that one's a fucking cheat. Hey guys, what is false cause effect logic? I don't know. False cause effect logic. It's the logic that something didn't cause an effect to happen that didn't. I don't fucking know. Mate, just Google that shit. What? My favourite word is cunt. Yes, we know that, George. I think mine might be bitch, you know, saying that. It says something about you when your favourite word is a swear. I just love the way you can say bitch in a funny way. Bitch. Yeah, that word was 100% made intentionally to just It's to be a twat. There's no other way. What the fuck is that link? Because it doesn't work. It's like half working. That probably does not exist. The post... Blah, 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 dubious grounds. What the fuck, yeah. In terms of swears, I'll have to go twat. Twat is a very good one. Prick as well. Nonce is becoming a new favourite. So we can describe the effects. We add the disarm effect. Okay. Let's give it a go. Combat. Rusty, we'll just attack. Gengar, you can just attack. Gorg. Yes. So while we're here, this system I've got, I might try and make it more generic. So to do that, this is what we're going to do. So rather than have an object for each one, we're going to have a public list of game objects called class prefabs. Fart. And then, or just actually, for now, character prefabs. And then, what we'll do here is villagers.add, instantiate, character prefabs, and we need to know the index, and the index of it will be, if we're smart, we'll do this. So none is 0, and then it should auto number them. So, not... Actually, I don't even think I need to do that. Or none. If you do that, and then we instantiate the underscore class. And then dot get component villager. Rather than do that. And then what I need to do in the village, which is going to be slightly more awkward. How many classes we've got? 14. So then villager will be element 0. Bard is going to be 0, 1, 3. Cleric is 4. So that'll be 1. Yeah. Then Warlock is going to be second from the bottom. And then Fighter, we're going to have prefab variant called Fighter, and that is going to have a fighter script. Remove the villager one. Primary stat will be strength, will be a melee class. The rest we can leave as is. Pike likes nonce as well. Although I learned that Canadian pronounce twat as twat. I don't know how they managed to make it sound more British than a British pronunciation. Americans do a similar thing with twat as well. That's definitely what Rabbit does. Twat means something else, I swear, like total waste of time or something. That is what the band is anyway. Oh. Maybe. I like that. So... We then put fighter in fighter, which is going to be there. Monk, paladin, ranger, rogue, sorcerer, warlock, wizard. Okay. It looks silly now because the list is partially empty, but it should only access the parts needed. So then if we delete all of that, actually, I do need an enemy prefab, so if you make it 15. Actually, no, if we do 14, and then we'll leave the enemy prefab on his own as a separate object. Any update on the sundress? Did I not say last stream? It's gonna have to be after next payday, lads. I'm useless. I forgot all this month, and I don't have the money. In fact, when am I paid next? Hey Google, remind me on the 3rd of September to buy a sundress.
Got it. Buy a sundress. This will be for the 3rd of September. At what time?
Afternoon.
Alright, I'll remind you on the 3rd of September at 1 PM.
There we go. Guys, I don't know what you expected of me. I'm useless. How will you choose your class? On follow of the channel. So I will have to handle people that have already followed. The extension basically will check to see your existence within the village. And then when you follow, you can change it. You can choose it. I may have it so you can actually change it. Like you can respec and start at level 1. Possibly. I don't know. That's a lot to think about. So I don't rightly know right now. So that should work. Gorg, you a fighter? You are a fighter. Let's go. Oh. What's a null reference? Health bar? Whose health bar is a null? Oh, the fighter's health bar. On villager, is it set? It is in the villager script, right? I need to have a better way to handle that. Let's go again. So Gorg, why? What? Is everybody defaulted to not being able to attack and it's flown through the combat order? Yeah, literally everyone before Gorg is set that you can attack. Oh. Logic might be scuff. On turn start, if you can attack, do this. Yeah, can attack rolling to any effect. Why? Is it cause those... Okay, yeah, that's why. For some reason they're defaulting to false. Out of the bat? When it's actually... I'm sure in code set to be true by default. Let's check. Yeah. Why it defaulted to false in the prefabs, I don't know. But easily fixed. Let's kill witches. Streamlabs, stop spamming, you naughty bitch. Look, it's one of my new things. I need to advertise that people can fucking simp on me in a whole new way. Right, who's next after Gorg in the list? It's gonna be enemy 4, so disarm enemy 4. Then Gengar's gonna go, and it completely skips over enemy 4. So that works. End of Gengar's turn. Enemy 4, on turn start, can't attack, rolling to end effect. Rolled successfully, effect ended. So now it can attack. So we should be good. Sweet! We has decided that we no longer want to fight. We are pacifists now. Interesting. I don't believe you. Monkey Man, you're a violent individual. Have I had any takers on your OnlyFans? I have a single follower, and that follower is a system, like, bot that they have on their program. I mean, it's purely a meme. I'm probably never going to update it. Maybe I'll add a couple of images, but we kept joking about it. Now it's there. Fuck it. That's it. I really, I was saying this to Rabbit, actually, like, because rather disgustingly, Monkey Man saved feet pics of me. I have a genuine concern if I uploaded those pics to that OnlyFans, I would actually get some people that are interested, and they'd want more. And that's scary enough that I don't want to do it. So we're not. We're just gonna, you know, pretend that I didn't do that. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna... We're not gonna do that, just in case. Out of fear. So what else did we say the fire should be able to do? Bonuses on attacking the same combatant. Yeah, I like the idea that they have like an innate effect where if they keep fighting the same person, they start doing better. But I don't know. It's because they're martial class. It's difficult to give them abilities. In fact, tell you what, I'm just going to quickly go get a drink and go to the loo. While I'm doing that, if you guys have any suggestions for what you think a fighter class should do as another effect, I'd love to hear your suggestions. While I do that, you do that while I go and piss and whatnot. So, be right back. And on back. How we doing, family? Making men set up an OnlyFans exclusively for the feet pics. Please don't. Please don't do that. He's off to check. I mean, I can check. We can check live on stream if you want. I'm not hiding from it. Maybe fighter could have some sort of parry. Possibly. I mean, a parry is just another way of not being hit, which is kind of what the AC is. So I'm not sure. I mean, if you guys can explain how that would work differently, what it would actually entail. Yeah, look. One following, and it's this OnlyFans creators thing. Where are all my thirsty women that want to see my tongue? That's the end of that. Fighters should stun and have more health than other classes. Definitely going to have more health. I'm going to have hit dice for classes, same as like Barbarian. Maybe Action Surge? If I could do Action Surge. I was thinking about that, actually. So, I could do Action Surge. I like the sound of that. He be long PP. We're all long PP on the inside. Let me just double check how Action Surge works. Ooh. Action Surge. Starting at second level. You can push yourself beyond normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you can take an additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus action. Pardon me. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again. Starting at 17th level, you can use it twice. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. So that is going to be a bit more interesting, but I think the basic beginning is going to be fine. So action Surge. And it's not going to be a target because it's going to be self. Debug. Log. Not error. Christ, Visual Studio thinks it's like helping me. It's just insulting me by saying like you're more than likely going to need to handle errors, you fucking scrub. Is action surging. And we won't see that. The important thing there is we can already get around this by not having on taken turn. So then what we need to do is have a action surge is active, will then allow you to take another action. And then after that action is taken, action surge is inactive. So bool action surge is equal to false. So we do it, and then action surge is equal to true. Actions.add new action. Action surge. Target type is self. Don't have that target type yet, so we actually need to define that down here. So self. I guess I could, just so that I don't have to add extra stuff, have the target, but itself is the target. And then when it disarms, if action surge is true, then action surge is equal to false. And then on taking turn. Oh. Otherwise... no. So if action surge is true, then set it to equal false. Otherwise, take turn. So we'll make action surge true. We'll do disarm. Action surge is true, action surge is false, and turn doesn't end. And then next time round, action surge is not true, and it'll take turn. So I also need to override attack and character. But I don't even know if that is possible yet. So if we go to wherever we add the attack action, I think that is, there's a few functions I've got. Yeah, so protected virtual void attack, and then fighter will have a public override void attack. Don't know if it'll like that though. Oh, it could be accessibility. No. What's the accessibility modifier in there? Was wrong. Can't wait for Numi surging around like a demon. Whoa. If action surge. Action surge is equal to false. Public void. Check action surge. Can't wait for Warlock seduction. Oh yes, Warlock seems to have this ability which is grab someone by the scruff of their neck. Oh, that's weird, they've both gone off screen. What's all that banging? Can I hear liquid? It's way too sexy. Right. Fighter attack, hide inherited member. Oh, it's because it's fucking override I need there. So that should work in theory. In theory, but... dummy extension view needs to handle that now. So, if an action is selected, do all this. But, stealth is not gonna work like that. Do I hear liquid? Flashbacks. Oh god. That's fine, it was a very nice night. So, for each of the actions, switch. If the target type is... case target type dot self, then if GUI layout dot button action dot name, then action dot action method village dot villager. So we'll pass along itself. It's a little bit hacky I know Oswin is hacky, but it saves me just adding more fluff that I don't need to really do right now. Honestly, lucky a side chat didn't happen. Oh god, could you imagine? I mean, if you're in a side chat, at least that roleplay would have happened, you know, between you two. But can you imagine actually doing it? Woo! That'd be way too spicy. Hey, it'd be a hell of a way for your characters to bond. Okay. So now, this will work. However, you can just keep action surging. So you can action surge. All action surge does is set it to true on yourself and carry on. So you could just keep doing it. I mean, it'd be pointless. You'd just be forever doing it. So I'm going to test to see if action surge works generally. And then I need to account for people just spamming it. So let's go through. Rabbit attack. Gengar attack. Enemies are going to have their turns. George, action surge. There you go. See that? I can just keep action surging. Ah! Ah! I mean, it's only ever going to be one extra move. But it is there. It's not public, though. So you can't see. So then he can attack an enemy. And it gets really confused. Weird. That didn't work. Okay. I thought it would work. Maybe... What it might be is... Where does... It's because that action is adding that function, that's why. So what I need to do... I think we need to test there. So when we check action surge, I'll have to debug. Debug.log. Oh, I did that the wrong way around again. Name is surging. Get another go. So what? Actually, yeah, this is abusable because you could action surge, do your move, action surge, do another move. Definitely breaking. Name has action surged. Needs to rest. Tired boy. Now, what I'm expecting to happen is this not to be called. But I want to see. Because there's two possibilities. A, it's not using that one at all. B, is it does the attack action from the character class and this function at the same time. Yes, I know, it's crazy, isn't it, Oswin? It's an absolutely mental idea, but it's possible. Gorg, alright, action surge. Now if we go on him, it does go. So now if we attack enemy 2, let's check. George is action surging. George rolled 2, including +0 from strength. Roll 2 to hit me, doesn't hit my AC. George then says on turn end called. Then on turn start. And it goes through the next turn process, and then George goes, well, actually, hang on a minute, I'm action searching. I'm sure. Oh no, that's why I can't actually do the base attack. I need to completely override it in Fighter. So it was kind of working. Right, Anim, it doesn't know about. So... Is Anim protected? It's not, it's private, so... Ooh, my phone's about to die. I need to put that boy on charge. And drop it. Professional streamer. Oh. Can't even plug wires in. There we go. So now it shouldn't even do the OG character attack. So I'm just going to have a debug log now so I can tell. Name is attacking target. Let's try again. Combat! Gengar attacks, Rabbit attacks, Monkey Man attacks, George action surges. Then he attacks enemy 3. And it's still George's go. He attacks enemy 3 again. It works. That actually went surprisingly well. Do we have a party limit? It's a very good question, and one I'm not sure on. So, in an ideal world, I'd want this to have no limit. So if you have, doesn't matter if you've got one viewer, doesn't matter if you've got the fucking 250,000 viewers that like some of the streamers are getting during the Valorant event. However, I know feasibly I can't do that, because if I try and render 2,000 sprites, I'm already hitting frame rate tanks. So the idea I was going to have was thinking is I need to decide at what point I stop having a party of just fighters, and then I just have, at least visually speaking, a like groups, so like guilds or parties, and the parties could be owned by subs, VIPs, and mods, and then people can choose to join that party, and then they're represented by the leader on the screen. So visually there's one, and then when that, I'm not quite sure on the combat side of things. Ideally, again, I'd like to have everyone in the combat, even if they are not visible. It could say like such and such from this party is attacking using these abilities. It's going to take a lot of work if I really scale it up like that, but if I can do it, I'd love to. And naturally, if I do that, I'm going to have something that auto-fights. So if someone's AFK or they're not looking, just have a timeout, and if they don't figure out what they want to do in time, that character just has a random turn. If it's turn-based fights, it will take a long time. Yeah, it will do, which is why I need to have a timer. Or just have the parties fight it out. It's definitely, it's stuff to think about, but it's stuff I can modify and change and work on. I don't think it... I still need to work on the core gameplay and design to really be able to play around with those concepts. So it's definitely something I'm thinking of, Blunder, but not quite settled yet. So we got 2 abilities on the fighter. Disarm plus action surge working. So can be improved, and then we'll commit that. And now we'd go to do another class. I don't know if anyone has an idea of what they want me to do next. I'm definitely down for a suggestion, or again, I'm just going to go down the list. It's fine. I appreciate you asking the questions, Blunder. It's nice to discuss it, because A, you guys might go, hang on a minute, why don't you just do this, you idiot? Or we just have a discussion about it. I'm down. George really against... Look, just click the link, man. Just take a look at my OnlyFans. But yeah, I'm more than happy if you guys ask questions. Otherwise, why the fuck am I streaming if I'm not interacting with you? I'll just fucking upload it to YouTube and sit there and yeah, I don't know. I want that. Every 10 minutes, man. Fuck me. It is every 10 minutes. I'll fucking change it. Sorry, Chief. I just thought you guys were wanting to thought me. Right, should we do... We'll do every 25 minutes. There you go. Are you happy? I mean, the answer's going to be yes. Right. Fighter class. Added disarm and brain. Disarm and action surge abilities. Added self-target to actions. Added can attack to character to prevent characters from attacking. Ah, Blunder's already involved. Good shit. Every 200 minutes. No. I mean, hang on a minute. Maths. I can do maths. That's fucking over 3 hours. It'll never happen. I thought that looked a bit weird. I know you knew. You little shite. Alright, so... New class. I think... Artificer's effect is going to be interesting. The one I wanted it to have set up traps on enemies. And then it affects people near them. That's going to be spicy. Could try that. See how we'd even do that. Let's give it a go. It says these stash changes are there. Unable to restore when changes are present. I just might as well commit the scene commit. Let's just do that. Stashed changes. So let's restore, I guess. It's fine. It's value changing. Ooh. Getting some weird errors now. I shouldn't have done this. Broken text PP. And file library unused. Blah 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 blah. Let's just reopen Unity. Hopefully get around that. I don't know why we're doing that. Probably something to do with the stuff that Unity does to identify files and things on its side. Right, so an artificer. Public override. No? It's because it's protected. Yeah, divvy. So we're going to have public void trap. We'll just call it trap for now. Character target Now, first of all, let's close the class off. I'll do my favorite add a debug log. Name is trapping target. So I guess we'd have it as an effect. So target dot. It would just be a generic effect. Where's combat stuff? Gotta be in there somewhere. Oh no, it's on villager. Question mark? Oh no, there they are. So it cycles through health modifying effects, which... yeah, the trap would be a health modifying effect, but also affect things around it. So... let's think. So, first of all, we'll do target.health mod.add new effect. It's effect type negative. Effect length is going to be turn based. Minimum effect of 1. So max of... right, we'll keep the numbers low for now. And effect length will actually have 1. So it's only going to happen once. And then... this is going to be the Trixie thing. The value is going to do effect. But then... so just put my phone on vibrate while I get called by a scammer. Fun fun, at least my phone can identify thrall. C# trap effect. They're saying that I didn't. Somehow, if I'm going to have it affect things either side of it, then how would I do that? Because on this level, we only have access to the target. So we need to have some way for the artificer to communicate that effect to the other things in combat. How would we do that? I could probably have something globally in Village Manager. Like a static list of effects that it has. Possibly. So then when it's this things go, do a thing. So, dummy extension view could easily find other things in the list. But if you think of it from the plugin view, if the player just says, I want to put a trap on here, this character, it's going to just send a message to the game and say that. This is a more involved thing. I want it to be a thing, though. I like the idea that you can be tactical with some abilities and place them where people are more central. What we probably have is on the turn effect. If combat order initiative account dot, if they have something, then do a thing. AoE effect. I think that's what we do. So on character, we'll have health mods. Where are they at? They're gonna be stat members. Where's those lists of effects gone? There they are. So we'll have another public list of AoE effects. AoE effects is a new list of AoE effects. We'll rename that to be AoE effects. Okay, don't know what you did there, mate. Just didn't save. That's cool. I still don't quite understand this error. There's no argument given that corresponds to the required formal parameter. Effect type. There's no argument given that C# inheritance. There might be a common issue there. So you must call constructor of the base class with parameters from constructor of the derived class. So you'd have that's how you do it. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to have some variables. So public inf width. How many places left/right does AoE affect? 1 is 1 to the left and 1 to the right. Etc. It's kind of hard to read when you do that, isn't it? And then we're going to have int underscore width. Underscore width is equal to... No. Width is equal to underscore width, you muppet. Anything else we'd have? I suppose we would have a strength value, so how much it sort of dissipates. So public in dissipation factor. And actually that we'd have as a range between 0 f and max of 1f. Be how much the damage dissipates. Yeah, I can spell dissipates. Fuck it, weakens as it spreads, expressed as percentage. So max dissipation factor means it will completely destroy the effect on anything that is next to it, which would be pointless. So in fact, it's going to have a max of like we'll say 0.75f. And then 0 means there's no dissipation. So really all this is doing is it's holding information. So it's not going to be effects that are here. So in the village manager, on that turn cycle, it's going to say, so if that dot AoE effects dot count is greater than 0, or actually effects is not equal to null, and effects dot count is greater than 0, then for I is equal to 0, I is less than AoE effects dot count and 2. Do this instead. Try to do that. Catch debug.log. No AoE effects. Then if AoE is greater than .count is greater than 0, then for all of them We are going to do a thing with it. Don't know how janky this is going to be. Would probably be based on a variable we set. Question, can an outfit have too much yellow? No? I mean, there can never be too much of anything if you could make it work. I mean, what'd you ask? Is this to do with your sundress? Or a drawing? Or your poem? If you're going to say a phrase that says it's got too much yellow in your poem, that works. If that's what you're asking. So do the effect on that one. Then for each one after that we need to do a thing. So for int I is equal to 0, or I is less. Sorry, no, it's gonna have to be a J. Wow. J is less than a wee I dot width. Combat order. No, sorry, if. Let's just make this a little bit more human readable. And not break naming conventions. Now I'm taking a break from the poem and looking at clothes. Yeah, I mean, in theory, you can't have too much yellow. I mean, it's just whether that works. I guess yes, then. I don't know. People have pulled off outfits that are all one colour. You can definitely do it. It's probably more challenging. So if next, if team1 dot contains next character, then yellow trousers are only gross if they are not originally yellow. Why am I saying that? That's not how P works in the real world. I reckon you could, in theory, pull it off. It's just conventionally trousers tend to be for dudes like pretty basic, simple colors. You definitely can do it. I mean, look at this prime example. Look, you can make yellow work. I mean, yeah, shoes aren't yellow there, but you could just wear some yellow Dr. Martens. Just BLEG. Fuck's sake, right, so T1 contains next character. Then it has to be affecting 2. Otherwise, affect Team 1. How we do that? I was looking at leggings, and there are a lot of colours. Yeah, I mean, leggings, definitely. You get lots of different colours. I mean, I'm not really someone to take fashion advice from. But I still feel like it's possible. Amadou doesn't have that much colour in his wardrobe. Okay. So if T1 contains character, we need to affect... No, if T1 contains next character, then we need to affect T1. So int index is equal to team1 dot index of next character. Then if index is greater than 1, then no. So we're doing it by width. So on the first loop, it's going to be... Yaswin? You laughing at my dumb programming? Nah, they just chatting. My fashion sense is 3 out of 100. Well, at least you know your value. Like, you can work on that, mate. I have no idea how good or bad mine is. I just know it's generally rubbish. So, if index minus j plus 1, if that value is greater than 0. So what I'm saying there is if... So that's... The index is the current position of the character in their team. So if that value minus at minimum of 1 or any other value is greater than 0. So if we haven't reached the beginning of the list, then we want to on combat order, no, T1 of that value dot modify health with AoE I dot do effect. It's getting real fucking spicy also there. If X behind, no, to left is equal to that. If to left is greater than 0, then for that one on the left, modify their health. Otherwise don't. Because the idea is, if say you set off a bomb right at the front of the fight, the person farthest to the left, it's only going to affect the one on the right. So then we need to go the other way. So int to right is equal to index plus j plus 1. If to the right is less than team1.count. Then do the same thing. Team1 to right. To modify health. AoE. I.do effect. Whew. It's kind of a little bit confusing, but it works, I think. And then the same is now going to work for Team 2, but it would be a function. I can make this a function, yeah. AoE spread. Let's just chuck it down here for now. Public void AoE spread. Team 1. And then AoE spread Team 2. Character. No, I don't know if I want to do pass character through. We want to get the index of the character regardless. Yeah, we do it before. Well, they know. I don't want to do it, but I probably should. Origin character. And then int counter. But there's so many stuff I'm passing through. Makes you wonder if I could do it better. Yeah, this is looking real janky. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So I is the AoE counter and J is the width. So int width int AoE counter. So like that. And for the relevant effect, which I could just I should do it like that. So for that, I pass through the index and the AoE effect. So pass through team, then the next character, then the pass through I, and then J. And that's the same for team 2. It just does it on its relevant team. So let's just go through this again. Every time the turn cycles, once we've got a new character, we're going to try and get its AoE effects. If that works, we'll carry on. If not, we just go there. So if it does work and there's more than one AoE, for each AoE effect, we're going to modify the health of the character, their AoE effect on them, so it's going to subtract their health. And then for the width, so if it's a width of 1, it's going to loop at least once, and it's going to spread to the left and right. So, firstly we find the character's index in the team. We try and go to the left if we can. We modify, and then we go to the right, and if we can modify there, I think we do it there. And then it goes back here, loops through width again, so in theory could spread out. We need to make sure on the do effect, public virtual int do effect, on AoE effect, public override do effect. It's going to return the effect, which is going to be multiplied by the dissipation factor. Well, I just realised that doesn't make sense. Wait, no. So this, it's brain. How does brain work? So it's going to roll the value, times it by the whether it's positive or negative, and then it's going to be dissipation factor. Fuck, I didn't actually think about the maths of this. Guess it would do it. My brain. Too much programming today. I've melted. We won't worry about dissipation for now, because I can't brain it. And we will say to do actually figure out maths for dissipation factor. So then it is sort of there. And then what we need to do as well is make sure that the AoE effects cycle through. So similar to these, we're gonna have a cycle effects. Would I do it? Could I do it like that here? This is a new track. I don't think this has been in this playlist before. I think so. Next, character.cycle effects. Oh, no, because it's based on that list. Although, if I do that, but then it won't know what they are. Shite. So, that's not gonna super work. Hello, it's me, the worst simp back from the dead. Hello, Rabbit. Have you napped enough yet? Are you well rested? I hope you are. What I should probably do is actually the logic here. So for each AoE, do the business, and then like in character where it does it. If AoE dot type is equal to turn based, then do it. What's going on here? I sure hope so. Big nap time hours. Yeah, you nappy gal. What time did you actually go to sleep in the end? If you're napping so much. Or is it just a sleepy day for you? Sometimes I get that where I just really need to sleep. Okay. So now I've got that AoE effect. The Artificer adds a health. So AoE effect. And the width is at least 1. I went to bed at like 12 something, but I woke up quite a bit. That's true. There were a couple of wakies. You just needed that long, consistent sleep. Which is fair. AoE effect. Trap effect. Why do I choose to capitalize things that I should not? I mean, you can do that, but it's bad practice. So you don't. Well, the idea is your variables are lowercase, your classes are uppercase at the start. So when you're looking at code, you should easily be able to tell what you're looking at, whether it's a class or not. Oh, I'm doubling that up for some reason. Like a spud. The Henry debacle was a lot. Yeah, that's true. That was a fun time. But, I mean, overall that went pretty well. What are you doing? We calm? We calm? We're good. I think we're good. So... wait for our Visual Studio to catch up. Make a copy of the villager. Artificer. Remove that script. Add Artificer. Put the health bar in there. And then they're going to be top of the list in the villager manager. Then we gonna make... Pike's gonna be our artificer. Yeah, smacking my tingy. Right, so we get a debug log when there's a trap, and then village manager should also check. So we got traps. No, we got AoE effects. Doing did it the wrong way around again. Effect number I plus 1. Number 1 space width. Width of AoE I dot width debug dot log spreading J plus 1 cross and then an AoE spread. Space to left. Doing a AoE. Very descriptive. Stop Visual Studio with your autocomplete. Shit. Space to right. Doing AoE. Alright. This might work. Let's see how we get on. Oh. Great start, great start. Village manager 84. Alright, let's go. Go to classes. Artificer is 1. 1. Weird. I don't know how I got here, but for some reason I'm looking into cool sculpting now. Sculpting? What, like clay and shit? That is interesting. Oh, Bard. What's wrong with Bard? So it should go Artificer. So Villager, which is none. Artificer, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard. That is interesting. You are confusion, Unity. I don't see your issue. Unintentional comma, unsure how I manage. That's fine. A loose comma is fine. We're free. We're free to place commas as we please. This is an open chat. I'm very confused by this error. Let's just try and spawn one artificer. And just ignore that error. That a plan? That a plan. Shit. now you're saying there's null references. What's going on? What do you have there? A loose comma? No! That's aggressive. Stop fighting, rabbit. It's where someone basically cools down your fat so it crystallizes in the body, gets rid of it. Wait, what? Someone basically cools down your fat so it crystallizes in the body. That sounds weirdly dangerous. I'm not sure if I like the sound of that. Why are you being funky with my references now? I'm going to assume we're having a problem with Unity. It can't be me. I can't be the problem. I'm infallible. That's the most bullshit thing I've ever said in my life. Right, let's just see. Rusty is an artificer. That worked. But then enemies list. Is that the issue? Aha, okay. Why has the enemy lost its enemy script? That's weird. Okay. And now they're just being spawned randomly in the village as opposed to on the right. It's like there. Copy that and then paste component values, delete that prefab. Name, sponsor order. Right. Name, and then we're gonna have a false. Why is that spawning them randomly? That's very peculiar. Then Rusty. Did I actually add the action to Artificer? No, I didn't. The action is called Trap. Target type is enemies, and then it is Trap. Apparently, Oswin, keen on traps. Which is fine. Traps are welcome. Be they the variety to damage things, sneaky sneaky, or people being sneaky sneaky on their gender. It's cool with me. Right, so if we do on enemy 5, enemy 3, 4, and 5 should all take damage. In theory, if I set it up properly. I always forget to do this. I'm stupid. Oh, I spotted something of concern. Numbness can persist for up to several weeks. Yep, that's troubling. Oh god, they're all going before me. Danger. So actually, if I just look, yeah, I can see the problem now. The other classes have lost stuff. Okay, what we'll do. Rabbit, you are going to be an artificer too. And then we'll just bank on the randomness. slightly better in my favour that I can still test. Go, now it's Rusty's go. Let's trap enemy 4. Just gonna go through. Ow, shit. Rabbits go. Why don't you trap enemy 3 and that's only hit enemy 4. Okay, I don't think it actually did it. It's a lot of completing combats there, Jesus. That isn't working at all, is it? Rabbit is trapping enemy. On turn end code. Enemy 5 on turn start code. On your turn next code. So on start turn. Blah 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 blah. And then we got AoE effects. Effect 0, width of 1. Spreading 1 across. Space to right, doing AoE. No AoE effects. After that. So there wasn't space to the left on enemy 3. So that works. And then enemy 4 on turn up next. Enemy 3's targeting rabbit. Targets them. Rolls to hit. Enemy 4 goes. We got AoE effects. Effect 0, width of 1. Spreading 1 across. And it says no AoE effects. So it doesn't actually. Should go left and right with that. So don't quite work. Good, I'm sick of bringing people back to life. The life of a healer, man. It's the worst life. Constantly being harassed to do jobs that just fucking annoy you. Is it a common thing? In this plugin, I'd say yes. I mean, yeah, they were. Rabbit was a cleric for a while. But, I mean, you get to revive me, right? You want to do that? Okay, I'm just asking for a friend who likes necromancy. It's not the evil revive, it's the not evil revive. What I'm going to do is also put that in there. No, wait. If mod value is greater than 0, do that. Add heal animation. No? Sorry guys, I think I might have to get rid of healing. So that's just, yeah. It's not going to happen, guys. So it should be easier to actually visualize this now. Rather than just reading the logs. Rusty, you're adorable. I will always heal you. Yes! Hey, you're gonna die, peeps. Everybody else can fuck off. Dying blunder noises. Ah. Sorry, blunder. It's just... You're just not me. That's the problem in this instant. Right, so if we trap with enemy 5, then Rusty traps enemy 1. Doesn't actually. Didn't do the effect. But he did seem to lose health. Interesting. Oh, I'm fucking retarded, that's why. I was gonna have the damage effect play when they are healed with that logic. I'm stupid. You all knew this. Right, so Rusty trap enemy 2. They get hurt. No one else did. Rabbit trap enemy 5. They got hurt. Weird. So it's the meta pretending to be Rusty. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to have one of the characters, like the wizard, will have a major image. You can pretend to be Rusty, and then if you do that, you get automatic heals from Rabbit. How does that sound? So, somewhat there. In that the trap works, it modifies that character's health. And it should loop through the width. So if the width is 1, it will do this at least once. In fact, if we look, spreading or speeding 1 across. Deception check are heals what I think. No comment. Oh no. No. Oh, yeah. Oswin agrees. It's not what you think. This is where you just say what you think, or, you know, like applying bandages and being like generally caring. You fucking spin it on its head like a cheeky boy. So we're spreading. And the next character is always going to be Team 2. It's going to be Team 2, and it's going to be I and J. And make sure I've got this right. So the team, the original character, the AoE counter, so we get the right AoE effect, and I. Although the AoE counter... What I should do is actually pass through the AoE effect. This makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? The slob on the knob healing buff. I mean, I would like to know the actual medicinal benefits of having your knob slobbed on. Could we look into that? Do we have a budget for some research, guys? Right, so find the index of the character in their relevant team. Yeah, I don't know how you managed that, Rabbit. I assume you typed on your keyboard. Why is it odd? I'm confused. Do we have a budget to get your partner to slob on knob? Do we? That's a question. I guess if we say that the money I get from Twitch is going to go towards me visiting her, then yes. I mean, it wasn't the intention, but it's just an added side effect. Different topic. How's the Warlock going? I've done the Warlock. I'm on to the more of the character classes. I fucking hope that's out of our budget. Why not? You don't want to fund a knob slobbing? What's the problem? Alright, the index of the character in question. And then we go to the left. So to the left is index subtracting width. which width plus 1. So if width is 0, it's going to subtract 1. So then if to left is greater to, greater than or equal to 0, the space to the left, and then to right is the index plus, and if it's less than, so if the index is, so let's say index is 12, it's not the count, so 12 will be less than, I see the problem, peeps. I see the problem. So to the right is index plus at least 1, and if that value is now less than the count, which yeah, I see the problem. That should have worked now. I just need to think for a second with lists. So if you're a list of size 3, your index is 0 is 1. You add 1, so it's 2, which is less than the count, so that'll be fine. Yeah, so less than there works. Okay, let's try again. If this now works, I've timed this really well for end of stream. Right, rabbit, trap enemy 4. Bam! And then Rusty trap enemy 2, and it should only be those 2. Yes! And then rabbit traps enemy. Let's try enemy 3. Oh, the trap seems to keep going. How long did I say it would last? Effect length is 1. Okay, so that's not working. I said it was turn-based. Right, it's a turn-based effect. Turn-based effect. So its length is 0 to 1. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be getting rid of the effect. To test, we need a larger sample size, to be fair. You have said you're a fan of cucking. Oh. Fuck. So at least Rabbit's with me on the nose. Rabbit's now on board with no cucking. Is Rusty the control sample? The cum troll sample. New class cum troll. Oh god, the fat cum troller's railway. Fuck. It's descending into cum talk. He's going to brick you in with his cum. Oh my god. It was time for Thomas to leave. Thomas had seen enough. What a great way to end the stream, right? Jesus. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I haven't quite got the AoE effect removing itself properly, but I'll probably fix that between streams. So, for now, let's just go to Roundup. Man, I fucking love the motion effects I've got now. It's good shit, man. It's good shit. Thank you all for dropping in. It's a bit more of a quieter, chill stream today, but I'm making some good work on the classes, I think. Which is good. I'm not using the right frame. Oh, what? Because... Wait, am I not? Is there a specific one? I mean, I just did this because it's based on the position it was on the right, which I guess means it isn't. It doesn't fit the gradient, but... Fuck it. Fight me. Made a frame for each corner with the gradient coming from the left. Top light to bottom right dark. Yeah. No, I'm well aware of your gradient rules, but what this does here is it flips it. I'm a cheat. If I could have copies of the webcam feed, I'd be able to do stuff like that easier. Unfortunately, Streamlabs is a bit weird when it comes to that, so I can't. I would like to do it that way. I promise, boo. It's just game is poopy. Alright, let's go raid a programming. A person. And shit ourselves. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow gonna be more on Minecraft. I sort of did my bulk on updates of what other people have been doing. We did the road. I think I'm probably just gonna try and work on my house tomorrow. Just a nice chill building stream. Although we'll see. We'll see what you guys have planned for me. Right, let's see what this person's up to.
Motion of the animation, which means I can't.
I see their audio is fucked. Well, I don't know. It seems quite common for the people's audio want to go to raid are just buggered. Let's go raid this person instead then. See if the audio actually works. Nope. Is it me? Am I the problem? Because everyone seems to do it. Let's just try doing this on Chrome and not Firefox. Yeah, it's me. The audio gets fucky. All right. That's a me bad. Yeah, it was real spicy, wasn't it? Sorry, guys. I think this might be the phase in my life where I go back to yeah, this might be the phase in my life where I go back to brain. I can't say a sentence. Jesus. We go back to Chrome because I always find myself flipping between Chrome and Firefox based on how stable they are. And right now, it seems like Firefox is the shit one. So we'll just go watch. Go give them a raid. They're doing some Unity stuff. And they seem like they're chatting. So just seems like the right thing to do. This fuck. Yeah, fair enough. I fucked it. I fucked a load of that sentence. I deserve that quote. All good with me, Chief. All right, let's actually go raid this person. I will catch you.